Hey, what's up guys? Alex here from technoclass.com, coming to you with an unboxing of a Zotac graphics card. This is the GTX 1050 Mini from Zotac, and if you're not familiar with the model or the graphics card, well, this is the entry-level gaming line priced at $6,560. I believe was what I paid for this. We have a quick installation guide, have an extended warranty paperwork here, very interesting. Read this first before playing video games. It's a pretty interesting guide. Zotac has had a great reputation internationally, everywhere in my opinion, and is one of the more affordable brands out there too, so very nice. Look at this piece of paper. Huh? It only tells you to get the graphics driver, and that's it for that piece of paper. Inside the box, looks like we have a bit of closed-cell foam here. Very nice to space out the box. Looks like this might be the box for other graphics cards as well. Probably the 1050 regular with 2 fans. This is just the Mini bubble wrap slash anti-static bag. Let's look at what's inside here. Probably nothing else. Yes, nothing else inside the box. We have the egg crate to protect the graphics card. So let's pull this guy out. And looking at the back of the card. Ooh. So here is the front of the card. We have the Zotac logo on the fan, and what is this? I don't really know. This looks like a sort of a circular design. It looks like some sort of button, but it's not a button. Very nice looking card here. I think this is, oh no, this is plastic. Of course, we have the fan right here. It looks like 90mm or so. Blades seem to be slightly smaller than usual. But then again, this is just a 1050, so it's not gonna need a lot of cooling. Over here, you can see we have the aluminum heatsink right there, which is connected to the graphics card on the bottom, or at least inside there. And on the back, we have no, what do you call this? Doesn't have the backplate. Obviously, this is a budget card. It says 1050, 2GB, 128-bit GDDR5 there. And that's about all we can see from there. Oh, looks like over here we have the ports. We have one HDMI, one DisplayPort, and one DVI. And it looks like it only occupies one external slot on your casing. But internally, inside your motherboard and stuff like, oh, I shouldn't be holding it like that actually. Inside your motherboard, it does occupy 2 slots right there, and obviously you're gonna need to allow for a little bit more airflow over here, so you shouldn't occupy the next slot over unless you have a small card that is occupying over here. Anyway, that's beyond the point. This is a 75-watt card, very low power requirement, doesn't need any power externally as well. I do like that this little cover, or the slot part, is actually sort of chromish, dark chrome. Very interesting. But yeah, we're gonna plug it in and see how it performs. Just a quick test of its performance. Okay, mga kokak-duders, as you can see here are our specs of the build, our test machine, which is relatively low end or entry level as you would expect. We have 8 gigs of RAM, a Intel Core i3-7100, which is, I believe, 3.8 gigahertz, which is pretty high for that kind of processor. Anyway, as you can see, we have the Zotac GTX 1050 Mini plugged in there, and here are our results. We have a 3D Mark Firestrike score of 5,822, pretty good. And Rise of the Tomb Raider benchmark at lowest settings is 91.46 FPS, which is also pretty good. Our PUBG gaming is about 70 to 100 in calm scenarios. This is in Marimar Island, or Miramar, and also 50 plus FPS in firefights. So it gets a little choppy. What you want to do is maybe overclock the GPU a little bit. As for GTA 5, I didn't test it, but it can definitely handle 60 plus FPS in medium settings. I've tried 1050s before, they can do that. And for CSGO, LoL, and Dota 2, because people keep asking about that stuff, over 9,000 FPS. Actually, it's not, but it's around 300 FPS. Stop caring about FPS over the amount of hertz your monitor has. So Jesus Christ, doesn't matter at that point. You're not gonna see difference between 100 and 500 FPS if your monitor is only 60 hertz. All right, so that's our unboxing of the Zotac GTX 1050 Mini. Pretty decent card. I like the design, and yeah, if you're interested in one of those, it's available now. 6,500 is the amount I bought it for. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.